What is the most petty thing you've done at work? In one of my first jobs, a colleague who was threatened by me was slowly putting ideas in the head of my boss until I got fired. He said I was straight out of college, inexperienced, incompetent, and that I just copied his work, which was so wrong. He was lazy as hell, so he would give a lot of his work to me. The day after I was fired, there was a meeting with the boss and an important client. I made the presentation and I was the one that was supposed to host the meeting. I worked my butt on this presentation to make a good impression. I knew the lazy bastard who had stabbed me in the back would take all the credit. One of the things that I did was synchronize the files on my personal computer to an internet cloud in order to have my files available at home, and I still had access to them at the time since it was only a day after. I knew that the bastard was too lazy and would not thoroughly review the documents, so from the comfort of my home, I modified the presentation. Some information here and there, but nothing excessive. I just adjusted a few numbers so they were all incorrect. The icing on the cake is a hidden message after a photograph on the last panel that would only be visible during the presentation. Thank you for not paying attention to the erroneous data and not looking at the information that does not match in the least with what I exposed. I'm glad nobody will notice because they are not interested and will not ask any poop. F off. It is such a loss that I wasn't there to witness this, but as far as I knew, the whole floor heard the screams of my boss. The guy got fired of course, and they didn't get the client. The most petty and satisfying thing I have done.